Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Đồng Nai radio and television stations. Here the news today. On December the 29th, many notable economic figures were announced in the press conference to announce socio-economic statistics for the fourth quarter and 2022 of the General Statistics Office. It is estimated that Vietnam's GDP in 2022 will increase by 8.02% compared to the previous year and reach the highest increase in the period 2011 to 2022.
Growth in industry and construction, processing and manufacturing industry continue to the growth engines of the whole economy with a growth rate of 8.10%. The service sector recovered and grew strongly with a growth rate of 9.99%, the highest of the period 2011 to 2022. Realized foreign direct investment FDI in Vietnam in 2022 is estimated at nearly $20.4 billion. This is the highest amount of foreign direct investment in the past 5 years. In particular, for the whole year of 2022, the Consumer Price Index CPI increased by 3.15% compared to 2021, reaching the target set by the National Assembly. Total import-export turnover reached $732.5 billion US dollar, with a trade surplus of $11.2 billion US dollar. Last year's $3.32 billion US dollar was very impressive.
The Labour Confederation of Giang Bom District on December the 29th held a conference to review the 2022 trade union activity and deploy the 2023 task orientation. Chairwoman of the Provincial Labour Confederation, Nguyễn Thị Như Ý, attended the conference.
Speaking at the conference, Mr. Huỳnh Phước Sang, Vice Chairman of Đồng Nai Confederations of Labour, recognized and praised the results of trade union activity in Giang Bom. When the 2023 Lunar New Year is coming, the leader of the Provincial Labour Confederation asked the Labour Confederations of Giang Bom to strengthen proactive coordination with the employer to avoid collective labour disputes, to take a good care of TED for employees, union members in the areas. On this occasion, the Labour Confederations of Đồng Nai Province and the People's Committee of Giang Bom District and the District Confederations of Labour rewarded collectives and individuals with outstanding achievements in the movement of employees and trade union activity in 2022.
In 2023, Vietnam tourism industry aimed to welcome 8 million international visitors. Experts say that this is not an impossible task if all barriers are quickly removed.
Facing the goal of attracting 8 million international visitors next year, many experts believe it is feasible because before the pandemic, Vietnam welcomed more than 18 million visitors. However, to achieve the goal of 8 million visitors, in addition to positioning the Vietnamese tourism product brand more clearly, the visa policy is still one of the barriers that need to be removed. Experts say that it is necessary to focus on finding solutions immediately with the traditional customer market because this will be the group that return the fastest and open up the new markets.
The Philippines and China will avoid miscalculation in South China Sea. This is Manila assertion head of Philippine President permanent Moscow visit to Beijing where he's going to meet the Chinese President Xi Jinping.
At a press conference on December the 29th, Neo Imperial, Philippine Assistant Secretary of State for Asian and Pacific Affairs, said to avoid miscalculation and misinformation in the West Philippine Sea, both the two sides have agreed to sign an agreement to establish direct communication between the foreign ministries of both countries at different levels. Manila's referred to the water west of the Philippines at the West Philippine Sea, part of it forming the East Sea.
The Iranian Army Deputy Commander in the charge of the coordination, Halibullah Sayari, said that on December the 29th that the Iranian army had begun large-scale exercises in the area stretching from the eastern part of the strategic Strait of Hormuz to the tip of north border of the Iranian Ocean.
Speaking to the press, Mr. Sayari added that the exercise codenamed Zulfikar 1401 began on December the 29th with the main motto of confidence, strength, sustainable security to boost the country's combat capacity to arm our forces. He added that the infantry and airborne units as well as the Army's motorized regiments, air defense system, submarines, surface ships and aircraft, and the Navy's Ranger took part in the action.
That is the end of our news today. Thank you for your time listening.